What's up, everyone? This is Bam Black Ops for GameGuideCentral.com. We are doing the Perks in Space achievement in Call of Duty Black Ops in the new map Moon on the map Rezurrection. This one is a interesting challenge that asks us to buy every single perk off of the wall. And what we're going to do right off the bat here is we're going to use the hacking tool, and then the first one I'm going to get here is Deadshot Daiquiri. And what we're going to do is once we buy Deadshot Daiquiri, instantly we take the hacking tool and put it back in. Basically, you go back up to it, press hack, you'll put the perk back in the machine, and you will get your money back. This is important because you can only have 4 perks at once, so it's impossible to buy all 8 perks unless you use the hacking tool and put back some of the perks that you just bought. So we already have Deadshot Daiquiri. You come right back down the steps here. This is in the laboratory area, by the way. This is an easier achievement to do with friends that you can stockpile points and have them help you out and back you out and stuff like that. So then I just bought double tap, and now I'm going to hack it again, put double tap back in, and there, now I already bought 2. So you don't need all 8 at once. There are 8 perks that you need to get. You just need to have bought all 8 of them throughout one whole game. And the little crawler is in the way here. The next one we're going to get is in, the flopper, which is in the biodome. So as we walk around this crawler, we go all the way down here, and now we're going to do the same thing one more time. So we already have 2 of the perks. Now here's our 3rd perk, and you guys can get these in any order you want, but I'm putting back some of the more useless ones in comparison to the other ones. So I'm put back Deadshot Daiquiri right here after I get it, just like this. And some of the ones that I am going to keep is something like Juggernaut and Sleight of Hand, or not Sleight of Hand, excuse me, Speed Cola, or Juggernaut, that kind of thing, because those ones are a little more useful. And then once you do put it back, you get the money back as well, so it's pretty helpful. Then what we did, we played a couple more rounds and saved up some more points, and now we're going to jump down into this area, which goes back to No Man's Land. And when we jump down in the No Man's Land, it will be either Juggernaut or Speed Cola, and it bounces back and forth every time. So you can see this right here, it's back and forth. It's going to try to show us which one it is, and it is Juggernaut. So you buy Juggernaut for 2,500, and of course I am not going to put back Juggernaut because it is probably the best perk in the game. Well, not probably, it definitely is. Second best probably would be Speed Cola. That's a little bit more arguable, but Juggernaut definitely is best. And if you have some good guns here, if you have good teammates, and if you have some good equipment like the Gersh device and stuff like that, and pack-a-punch guns, you can actually hang out in there for a while and stockpile a lot of points. It's very helpful in there. And this is also right here, we're just stockpiling more points now. I'm going to toss out my Gersh here. And as we are just stockpiling the points up and killing these zombies to get to more rounds so we can buy more of the perks, what we're going to do here is go down back into No Man's Land again once this one's over. So after we did another round, we're going to jump right back down into the warping area to shoot us back over to No Man's Land. And this time, it will be Speed Cola because it is every other time. And another thing that happened, if you get downed, I believe that still counts even if you lose your perks. That's still counted as you buying it. So instead of hacking it and putting it back, you can also, if you want to, you can also just let yourself get down. But then you wouldn't get the points. Because when you get downed, you lose all your perks. And of course, whatever money you spend on those perks, you'll lose as well. So that's why hacking is very helpful for putting the money back into, putting your perk back into the machine and getting your money back as well. It's like a refund, kind of. And then this is another area, this is another example of us having a lot of good guns like the RPK, and we've got some pack-a-punch HK21, one of my teammates has. I think Illusion had that. And this is a good area just to hold them down for a while. And even though it's really, really hectic and you feel like you're just going to die, if you do have people with good guns and just mowing down this area and then tossing something like a Gersh whenever you need it, you can actually hold them down here for a while. We were actually just standing here unloading guns until we ran out of ammo for a long time. We actually probably did it once for like 2 minutes. We were just standing here and letting them come endlessly. And after a little while, they actually slow down. They'll kind of slow down for a second, and then they'll come back in full force, another wave. This is actually an example of it right here. My Gersh kind of sucked a lot of them in. But anyway, once we finally finished stockpiling the points here, I said stockpiling like 13 times already. Once we finally finished with all these zombies here, we're going to go back. And we've got a lot of points here. So now I'm going to buy the next perk on my list, which is going to be after I rebuild this and get a little bit more points. The next perk I'm going to get is Quick Revive. And Quick Revive is one of those options. You guys might want to put Quick Revive back if you want to get the points for that one. But for now, I just bought it, and actually I'm going to put it back later when I'm working on some of the other perks. So basically right there, I get Quick Revive, and then I'm going to run all the way down, fast forward this part as well, all the way down through 6, all the way to get the next achievement on my list, which is going to be Mule Kick. And Mule Kick is right near No Man's Land, all the way down when you go through here, through the power room, up the stairs, and then you go through the laboratory, all the way up through the laboratory, and you can see the hacker was on the desk right there as well, and I'll be using that again. Walk around the stinker, and then you go back outside to this moon crater area where it's right next to No Man's Land. And here is Mule Kick, and right now I have 4, so I'm going to have to put 1 back. And of all those perks, Quick Revive is probably the most useless. It's nice, it's helpful, but Mule Kick's really nice, and I'm not going to put back Juggernog or Speed Cola. So now what I'm going to do is pick up the hack device, which is going to be down on the steps. I think it was on the... Remember, the hacking device is on in the laboratory on one of these desks. It's right there. It's on one of them. There are 6 desks, 2 on each level. So it's at one of those places. And then when you have it and you go outside to an area here where it's low gravity and no oxygen, you have to run as fast as you possibly can to go up and catch your breath in whatever place that you need to go to, just like this. And I'm going to fast forward it again. In this area, there is oxygen, so you don't have to worry about not dying here. And then you go all the way back up here, and we actually broke some stuff in the biodome earlier. We broke glass, so usually you can kind of just do this without feeling like you're about to die, but because we broke glass and we got some space air inside this area, I had to kind of run over here real quickly, put Quick Revive back in the machine, and then now we're on to just finally getting the last one, which is Stamina Up. And as we go to get Stamina Up, I'm kind of looking out the window here, trying to figure out which way I want to go to get it, and I kind of went the long way. There's 2 ways, but actually there was a door that we hadn't opened yet, and I wanted to save my money and not open the door, because if I opened that door, then I was not going to have enough to buy Stamina Up, so I had to go the long way all the way around here. And you come down here, again, this is an area where you're going to have to run as fast as you can because you don't have your spacesuit on, because when you get the hacker, you replace it for the spacesuit, or vice versa, or whatever you want to say. And then you come through here, and here is the last one, Stamina Up, so I'm going to switch off of hacker and buy Stamina Up. And here it is, drinking it right now. That was 8 perks that I bought all together, and bloop, there is the achievement pop, Perks in Space. It's a quite challenging one as far as time consuming, and you have to have friends that, you don't have to have friends, but definitely has friends, teammates. It helps to have friends and teammates that are helpful to you as well. And then actually after this, we helped the rest of my buddies in this little group get it as well. I hacked it and put it back in, and then you can hack the tool to give them money so that they can buy perks and stuff like that. So actually on this one playthrough, we all got this achievement, as well as another achievement. We all got the pack-a-punching all 3 in one game, pack-a-punching all 3 guns in one game, and I'll give you that video up as well pretty soon. Check in the description for that one, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it helped you get the achievement, and I will see you later. And of course, don't forget to go to GameGuideCentral.com for all the guides for the upcoming games coming this fall, as well as many games that have already been released and many games yet to come. We've got a bunch of stuff on the way, so stay tuned. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you later.